Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Manarino. It is Friday, April 9th, 2021. I'm going to start off with this because it's just freaking ridiculous. The producer price index just came in and it was off by 100%. I want you to think about that. Who comes up with this stuff? The producer price index was expected to come in at 0.5% higher, but it came in a full 1% higher. So yes, we are seeing inflation. And again, this is the number they're letting us know about. It's an incredible thing. How do they miss the mark by 100%? Can someone explain that to me? Because it's above my pay grade. Let's move forward here. So you got stock futures flat to slightly lower right now. You got silver getting hit pretty hard. It's down 2%. Gold is lower. Crude oil is off by 0.7%. The dollar is getting a knee-jerk kick higher here. But that 10-year yield remains stable. Okay, all this is well and good. All this, but it doesn't matter. None of this matters right now. Let's just talk about yesterday. Janet Yellen talking about, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, talking about capital injections. Well, let's see. The last time we had capital injections, we were in an economic free fall, like today. But, we're booming today. You're not supposed to know that. This was back in 2008. Well, she wants to do it again. And you got Fed Chair Powell promising easy money from here to eternity, and it's not going to stop. So, again, where do you think the stock market's going to go? Let me put a bigger picture on this for you. Everything around us is inflating on a massive scale, except for, of course, gold and silver. But you got, obviously, inflation here that we're not supposed to know about. It's a big secret. There's no inflation. Remember that narrative? Well, you see, you have to understand why that narrative is what it is, and they must propagate it, because despite the fact that we understand, all of us that are alive and breathing with even one functioning brain cell, understand we're seeing inflation, it has to be kept quiet in a way, because it will affect the debt market in a big negative way. Kryptonite to the debt market is inflation. Okay, now, if the debt market believes there's going to be inflation on any level, you're going to see a massive sell-off in the debt market. Rates will spike, which will put pressure on the stock market. You're not supposed to know that either. So the lie of no inflation, the unexpected things like today, missing the mark by 100%, these things must be squashed. So the prospect of no inflation must be, again, fist-fed to you, double fist-fed, and everybody else. Oh, there's no inflation. But then yesterday we had what? Fed President Kashkari, Lex Luthor, talking about, well, he doesn't think it's a bad thing to see inflation rising here. People, this is the biggest freak show on the face of the earth. I don't know another way to put it here, but the issue is, again, our economy, we're dead. We're dead in the water. There is, and then this is by design. None of this is by accident. You know this, okay? Kill the economy, allow the central banks to inflate. So we have the stock market here at all-time record highs. Okay, we had a new high for the S&P 500 yesterday. We got debts and deficits hyper ballooning. Not just ballooning, people, but they're hyper ballooning. And an economy in free fall. It's an amazing phenomenon to watch. But this phenomenon, based on economic data, based on what we understand completely, what central banks are going to do, is going to get much, much, much worse. We are going to continue to lose between 700,000 and 800,000 people per week to first-time unemployment benefits. This is what's going to happen every week. It's not going to stop. And miraculously, the unemployment rate is going to drop because people that are leaving the workforce permanently are not counted anymore. It's so twisted, but that's the current environment that we exist in, people. And look what's going on here. Despite the fact that we have talks of capital injections by Janet Yellen, endless easy money from here to oblivion, okay, you got gold and silver under pressure. I'm going to give you one guess yet again. Who's doing this? It's not real. Do you understand that this is not real gold and real silver changing hands that's causing the price action fluctuations? This is the paper derivative. It's not real. It doesn't exist. It's not on the elemental chart. It's that twisted. It really is that twisted. Anyway, so in summary, real quick, we got a market which looks like it's going to open slightly lower. We'll see how they play this out today. Who knows? We got 10-year yield stable, dollar stronger, crypto's catching a nice bid, gold and silver under pressure, dollar higher, the promise of easy money like you've never seen before. No one has ever seen before. This is where no man, no woman, no freak has ever seen what we are seeing right now. So again, it makes our job easy to understand. Good, let them play their game with gold and silver. This is a buying opportunity to make. We know the central banks are going to inflate. And with regard to crypto, tomorrow, okay, you're going to hear from my dearest friend, Keon, who's going to do a new segment on cryptocurrencies right here, traderschoice.net crypto, and I hope you all tune into that. If you are a subscriber here, you will be notified when that comes out, and I think it's going to be very enlightening. All right, so anyway, look, that's the story. That's where we are. It's a total freak show. Expect the freak show to get worse, but what does that mean? There's opportunity for us, people, and I can promise you that this guy, I will be taking advantage of everything around me, and I hope you are too. Good. I love this. I really do. Because whatever they do, whatever they try to pull off, we have a counter strategy. That's why I explained to you, bet against this debt, become your own central bank, own cryptocurrencies, trade this market if you are so inclined. I got you covered. I got you covered. We got this covered, and we're invincible. That's why I wake up every day smiling like this. Yeah, because we are freaking invincible. All right. Love you a lot. Please share the video. Get it out there, and I will see you later.